Hey, what's up? We're in the garage right now. Got Martin's Buick. I'm gonna start working on this. Probably gonna get pretty much anything done today. I'm gonna work for like 30 minutes. But I'm basically gonna start taking everything apart on the engine so I can get it ready so we can do the valve cover. So I'm gonna do some basic work on it right quick. Dark in here, so a little hard to see. Have the garage closed, but so that's how it looks. I'm gonna start removing everything real quick and then I'll show you what I get off. Alright, so I got me a light. You guys can see how dirty it is in here. Probably just gonna try to blow it all out, clean it the best I can before I start taking these off. Cause I guess what Martin said is leaking on here is this. So I got the new gasket for us, so I'll go ahead and try to get those installed though. Look at that. Just dirty. Alright, so I got it pulled off. It was not easy to pull it off. So here it is. I want to say, like right here is probably where the thing is supposed to be at. It just looks real thin. So I feel like this one looks broken. So I don't know if this is just gone or if it just happened off pulling it off. Like I said, it was pretty hard to get it off. Mainly because it just kind of sits in here. And there's really no room to kind of pull it up. But I'm gonna have to probably clean it up. I think it feels real cheap, real thin. You know, they don't really sell any other ones at my work, unfortunately. So, but I'm not gonna do the work to kind of look for new ones. But hopefully we can get this installed. Oh, look at this. Should I be touching this? That's real hard. I'm gonna say all that hard part is pretty much where this is broken up. So I'm going on a limb and say it was leaking here. Alright, so I got this thing back on, but there's a couple things I forgot to kind of bolt onto it. So I'm going to kind of loosen some bolts and bolt the stuff on. Hopefully it doesn't kind of mess up the seal on it. I know on here I had to take a bracket off on here. I had to completely unbolt this just to get it on. So it was a real pain to get this thing on and off. Which is why I got to pretty much fix it. I forgot to bolt everything back on. And I got this side off right now. See, this side looks a lot better. There's not a bunch of black stuff built up right here like on the other one. And I'm really trying to clear this side. Pretty much took a follow spark plug into that to make sure I have more room to actually get it on this time. Pretty much clean up the side, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the gasket on and put it on. Hopefully it's easier. Alright, so I got this one in. And I think I remember to get the brackets pretty much on this time. I'm pretty sure this is where this one goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten everything down, and hopefully I don't have to take any out and fix them. Alright, so I'm basically done with the Buick. I got pretty much the valve covers on, tighten everything. I didn't put the whole thing back together though, so I gotta put like the AC and a few other things together. Not the AC, the air filter. Gotta put that pretty much back on, a few other things. But I'm gonna let Martin put it together because it's his car, and I'm gonna start working on the Lincoln. I'm gonna try to get the seats out, the back seats is what I want to try to get out, because we're gonna try to reupholster them. We've never done a reupholstery, but we're gonna try to do it. So it might not look very good, but you know, right now it's winter, it's kind of cold, so not really gonna do much painting. But I want to say it honestly hasn't really been that cold. I think we're gonna be getting a storm here soon. Maybe if it doesn't get too cold, we might try to get some primer done. But like I said, right now, today we're gonna try to get the seats out real quick. Alright, so I got them out. It was fairly easy. You kind of just pick up pretty much the back part of the seat, and then the bottom where you sit, same thing. Once you get the top off, you just kind of just pull this one back, pick it up. See all this mess in here. There's probably a rat living here at a point in time, kind of by where, you know, trying to reupholster everything, clean everything out. So, I want to say, I think this is the back. I don't know if we're going to put a back piece on it or not, because you can kind of see it from the trunk, or maybe we might put something in the back of the trunk. or maybe nothing, I want to say. So inside of the car, so you can see that hole right there. You know, maybe we just put some subs there or something. But something has to get vacuumed out again now because of the mess. So I want to say it shouldn't be too difficult. We might need a new kind of like sponge thing, and then looks like there's just kind of rings holding it right here. So maybe we'll just go the same route. See, got most of the cushions off. My sister basically did all the work. Alright, so Martin's here. He's gonna change the little thermostat. We got the thermostat, we got the thermostat gasket. So he's gonna try to take these hoses off so we can change that. And then we're gonna clean the engine off and see if it's leaking, if we can get it started. But he has to put the rest of the engine back together because I didn't put everything back on.
Go get me a couple of wrenches. I think 9s.
And a half?
Go get me a fucking 9mm.
It took us our whole life, but we finally got the thing out. Here's the, I guess the top, the housing, I want to say, the thermostat. We're trying to get the old gasket off. So it's pretty rusted out in there. You guys can see. So we're gonna put the new one on now. After I finish cleaning it. So we just started Martin's car, and his radiator just started leaking basically.
Nah, my thermostat.
Oh, his thermostat.
Started spitting out mad water.
So you can see all the water in there. We only got phones to kind of light right now. Yeah, you see it? It's just leaking. And are you sure it was coming from the thermostat?
I saw it spit out.
Are you sure you put it on right? Alright, we're gonna start this thing now. See if any coolant comes out of here. Alright, so as you can see, the link is still here. I mean, we got it started, but I guess it's kind of kept dying out. It really needs a new battery. Martin, I believe, was saying, I guess it kind of dies out when it's not warm enough. So I don't know. We're just checking a new battery mainly so we can get out the garage. We changed the idle on here. Seems like it was idling kind of high. I don't know if it's better or not, but before the idling, it was kind of just dying out. But at least this time it kind of stayed on. But when we put it into gear, it's pretty much going to just, you know, shut off. Let's see if it starts, because I don't need a new battery. Yeah, see, it doesn't even start. So, but right now I gotta go take a fender to Lawrence. I guess he wants something for a little brother to kind of practice painting on. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I don't know if we're gonna do anything else today, but take this real quick to him. So this is the fender I'm gonna take to Lawrence. And this is the one I pretty much cut in half for the mini truck. I kind of practiced on paint on here too. I didn't really do a good job, as you can see. You know, I was just kind of just wasting paint though. But I mean, most of it pretty much stuck on here, except for this areas where it's kind of just built up and just didn't see it right. But also, I didn't really prep it right. So that's another thing. But like I said, I just kind of, it was just more just to test the color out. So they'll probably sand this thing down and get it prepped right so they can practice on it.
Start fucking working it. I'll show you when it's done.
Alright, sounds good.
Do like